10:39 on the clock. Is still What's Up Lagos. I'll put you on bill. You need help to carry it, Stretch?
Why are you laughing at the bell?
The bell was not doing its job.
No, the bell was moving from one hand to the other, and it's really none of your
first
business.
5 seconds of you.
What?
The first 5 seconds of you. The first 5 seconds of you trying to ring it, it was in somehow.
Whatever.
It's good to know.
Bell that you can't carry.
I can. Should I try?
Try, carry it. You see? Yeah, ring it. Ring it now.
I can do it now.
Ring it.
It's out of my hand though. I beg. Anyway, Lagos is 10:40. Don't forget to play one play. Very important, because at the end of this show, you want to walk away with 25,000 naira. So do what you have to do. Stretch was telling us about the relationship that
she can't wait to get to it.
Yeah, I can't wait,
right?
Because my mind is telling me, and I know that I'm right, that this thing is not going anywhere.
Okay.
That will favor me and you, Lagos. Not going to favor us.
All right, the phone lines are 0201.
For what?
Let me finish now.
Okay.
0201 277 0993. 0201 277 0993. The second number 0201 465 7190. 0201 465 7190. WhatsApp 0809 597 5805.
Okay.
0809 597 5805. Now, remember what I started saying, that these people were engaged to get married. And, I mean, I don't know what your side of the word submission is, but they've been engaged and they have picked a day to get married. And the guy left the house. As he was going, he said, I want to eat rice and beans. Ladies and gentlemen, rice and beans. Then he told the lady, and she said, she didn't say, I'm not cooking it. She didn't say, why will you tell me to cook it? She didn't say, you're not married to me, I'm not cooking it. She agreed to cook it. Then when he came back, hungry, famished, he was very tired and he came there. Ladies and gentlemen, the woman served him. And lo and behold, it was beans and rice. So the thing is, he asked specifically for rice and beans. But what he saw was beans and rice. And I'm telling you that a woman that cannot obey a simple instruction is somebody who is not interested in that relationship. So he said, for this that you have done, I am not marrying you anymore. And she started arguing. She said, your beans and rice is ready. I asked you to cook rice and beans. But she said, your beans and rice is ready. Why will you, no, Feta, let me finish, please. Let me establish this case. Why would you do what you feel like doing and leave the man's instruction, throw it into the gutter? He asked for something. He's the one that wants to eat the food. He's the one interested in eating the food. But you didn't say, you could have said, I'm not cooking it.
If anybody called this line, if anybody called this line to contribute on this thing, I would deal with you.
What is the problem?
I said it. Look. I said that this should not be. I am very certain that this is going to be a case of boil the wrong egg. If anybody call, I'm not picking any call.
Pick the call now.
Pick. What do you want to get?
No one gets to
as you're calling me now.
Even a case.
What do you want to say now?
What do you want to call? I find out now.
You will not find out anything. What do you mean?
So wait.
It's your audacity stretch. You don't do this. You don't do this.
It's wrong.
What exactly?
So it's a real situation. I thank God for that woman. That woman, first of all, can't shame, with all due respect, for even trying to explain yourself to. So God saved you from a madman. You don't know that God saved you from a madman.
What did he say? Wanted to eat rice and beans. She then came and said, your beans and rice is here. Why would you do that?
I don't understand. Is it the English that the man doesn't?
It's not about English.
Why are you arguing? This is what he wants you to do.
This is what
don't do anything.
Okay, you have seen it now. It's clear to you.
It's not clear, Stretch.
And the big cause now. What's wrong with you now?
It's never going to be clear.
What's up, Lagos? How would you?
What's up, Lagos?
Chest life.
Lagos, what's up?
Very up.
Good morning.
Let me tell you something.
Yes, please.
Let me tell you something.
Yes, please.
Huh?
God, I beg.
Yes.
There's a misconception here.
Yes.
When the young man asked her to prepare rice and beans,
yes, yes,
she should have asked him, how do I prepare it?
Simple. You have hit the nail on the head.
But how was
Right.
No,
Yes.
at the end of the day, if you say this are rice, I expect
Which
young man
I
should be happy with
can't
your
accept it. You're right.
my bad.
No.
Are you seeing?
What?
God bless you, my brother. God bless you. You didn't ask questions. You just went to the kitchen to cook what you wanted.
What do you want me to do now? Do you want me
Please
to
pick
read
the
messages for you?
They're called to be picked. People are telling you things. Listen to wisdom. How can you do that?
Stretch.
The funny part is the
You're
people in
wasting
Stretch's
space,
WhatsApp.
right?
What's up, Lagos?
No, it's you.
Ah.
What's up, Lagos?
What's up, Lagos?
So even you will call and
Let her
you two
talk.
are calling.
Morning, Stretch.
Good morning. Good morning.
Feta.
Good morning, sir.
Who else is there with you? Good morning.
Is
morning.
this Grandma Lara?
Oh, good morning.
Yeah.
Grandma.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma.
You see what you are discussing?
Yes, ma'am.
Has happened to me and my children.
Oh. Go
Yes,
ahead,
yes, Lando.
Go ahead.
Grandma Lando.
It is best described in Yoruba. One of them cooked rice, and I ended up asking, "Oh, you say yoni?
Abofi iyọ̀ ṣe rẹsì.
Oh, you say yoni?
Yeah.
Kò lè fi iyọ̀ ṣe rẹsì kí kó taste bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn."
Iyọ̀ lẹ wá
So
jẹ.
what happened in this case is that he wanted rice and beans.
Yes.
He should have used the rice to cook the beans.
Simple. Not
But
the
this
beans
time
to cook
around,
the
he
rice.
used the beans
To cook the rice.
And she was wrong. Feta,
Very wrong.
Nujo.
Ó yẹ kó lè jáde.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ máa ṣe máa o.
Ó yẹ kó
Thank
lè
you,
lọ.
ma.
Ó yẹ kó lè lọ.
Tọ̀.
It's really tall at this point. I'm very confused.
Please, pick call.
I should pick more calls.
Yes, please. Let people talk. Let them explain themselves.
Good morning.
What's up, Lagos?
What's up, Lagos?
Welcome, Koboko.
Yeah. Many men will see the line and say cross it, but this one, I support him.
Exactly.
Why would I ask you to cook rice and this and it's asking another thing?
Don't cook beans and
Instead
rice.
of you to even add your own condiments.
Wait, one question. I'm not part of this
Yes,
conversation, but
thank
one
you.
question. Is there rice inside the food?
That's not the issue.
Was there beans
Is there?
inside? Was there rice in the food?
That's not the
Okay,
issue.
do you know another wahala? Do you know another problem?
Yes.
Do you know that as I'm calling you now, I am calling you on top of orange in my office. Do you know that your status is not clear? And you're not doing anything about it. You're asking me,
No
Don't mind
vex,
them.
no vex. Good morning.
What's up, Lagos? What's wrong with the upfront?
Let's get to
Yes.
WhatsApp. This one here says, Oh yeah, read your message now.
That means there are too much beans compared to the rice. Maybe 1 derica of beans and 1 cup of rice. That's enough reason for divorce. Actually, we no go agree. Tunde from Ikoyi.
No go
Tunde gets
gree
the
for
message.
waiting.
And that's why all of you are
Tunde
not
gets the
married.
message. Who is not married? Tunde gets the message.
Good morning.
Rice and beans, not beans and rice. What's up, Lagos?
Good
What's
morning.
up, Lagos?
Juliet, first time caller.
Okay.
Welcome to
Juju, even you want to contribute? Okay.
Yes,
Let's
I want
have
to
it.
contribute.
Go ahead.
He said he wants to eat rice and beans.
Yes.
That means the rice should be more. than
Simple.
the beans.
Yes.
But when he says, if he
Beans
says
and
he wants
rice.
to eat rice, that means the beans should be
It's
more.
more.
Let me ask you a question.
Listen to her. Listen to her. Listen to her.
So it's enough for divorce, Abi.
Yes.
When he opened the pot, was there rice? Juliet.
What he likes. What he
Juliet,
wants. Don't talk to her like
when
that.
he opened the pot, did he see rice in
That's
there?
not how he
Did
wanted
he
it.
see beans?
That's not you want.
So what's the madman's problem? What's the madman's problem? God has saved.
At least he provided the money for the food.
Exactly.
Are you sure that in this economy, which man is a sole
Exactly.
Provided the
provider?
money.
She also
No, that
works.
was not
Don't
in
say
the
that.
story.
She
Provided the
also
money.
provided her services of cooking the
Exactly.
food.
You could as well just enter kitchen and
That's
cook
why
his
he
rice
has
and beans.
rice.
I put
Thank
it to
you, my
eh,
dear. Juliet, thank you.
If she cooked beans and rice, the money that he provided to cook rice and beans is not enough.
That's not
He
enough.
could afford
You're
only
assuming
rice.
a lot.
I'm not assuming.
You're
Since all
assuming
of you are
nonsense.
saying, all of you want to move crazy.
Let's not
has
move
saved,
crazy.
God has saved that woman from a madman. People are here telling us what I don't
I
even
think
want
she
to
should be
talk
giving
about
a
this morning.
testimony right now.
Nonsense and English.
She should be happy.
You see how you're feeling. This is what you want to do to Lagos. Make everybody mad.
Lagos, for those women who are
Controversy
tired
that
and
is
need
not
money,
controversial.
you can come and play, okay? All right, one play is giving away money on the show by 11:45. Stretch, You've done enough.
You've done enough.
You've done enough.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Can we please breathe now? Lagos, there's money to be won here on this show, okay? 3 people winning 25,000 naira each. All you have to do is go to that website and play now, okay? Star 347 star 880 star 3 hash. That's the USSD code that you can dial if you do not have a smartphone. And if you want to either use the website or the smart code, see, you are safe. Either way, you are quality. And get the jackpot of 50,000 naira every Friday. That's tomorrow. And playing during the week automatically qualifies you for that weekly jackpot. Now, your chances of winning are the same whether you use the website or you use the USSD code, which is star 347 star 880 star 3 hash. We've had testimonies of people just winning money and saying, oh, I've won the second time, this is my third time, this is my first time, I never believed, but I did it and I won. So if you bet you best believe, listen to me now, start playing now, because those draws will happen in the next hour and you want your name to be called. Okay, so let's start playing so that we can start winning, unlike some people. And still on money, see, Lagos, did you know that you can earn big with Gift Card 8, Africa's leading gift card trading platform? You can sign up today and get 1,000 naira free using the invite code Y9A6P54. Y9A6P54 in all caps, okay? See, with Gift Card 8, you can enjoy fast and easy gift card redemption, high exchange rates, safe and secure transactions, and guess what? The more you trade, the more you earn. So unlock up to 6% rebates at higher VIP levels plus daily bonuses. Visit www.giftcard8.com or download the app on Play Store or Apple Store and start earning today. Remember, visit www.giftcard8, that's the number 8, okay, giftcard8.com, and download the app on Play Store or Apple App Store and start earning today. I wonder why he's singing.
He knows what he has done now. Peter here says, just because of rice and beans, upon beans and rice, nine the man no marry again. He's really mad.
He doesn't want to marry.
Let the girl go for a testimony. Peter, thank you very much. God will bless you.
My God will bless you.
What's up, Lagos? Feta, Kemi, and Stretch. Good morning. The difference between rice and beans and rice is the beans was ewa going rather than ewa oloing. It is not enough to divorce now. The beans was not sold but watery for bread. Ayo.
There's insight in that.
Sure. Good morning. Cool is back. Cool is back. Good morning.
What's up, Lagos?
What's up, Lagos?
It's live. And that's why.
Another compassion, why?
See, some ladies nowadays, they don't obey simple
instruction.
Because you be my
The
gender.
man said the rice and beans,
Yes.
and they are serving him beans and rice.
Beans and rice. Why?
And it's a problem.
It's a big problem. Okay, Rubisi. She won't teach. Yes.
Can you imagine?
Yes. Thank you very much.
I beg you. No simple instruction.
It's
Go
an
enter
instruction.
kitchen, instruct yourself and make it
Okay,
work.
why did she say she wasn't cooking it?
I don't understand.
Why did she say I'm not
The
cooking
fact
it?
that she even managed to
She
go and
It's not
cook.
managed.
She
She
offered
didn't
herself.
offer. He
So
said,
just-
I
she
want to
wasted
eat. She
her
wasted
strength.
what? What strength?
She said,
Stretch, if the man
Disobedience.
could cook it, he should
What's
bury
up, Lagos?
President General Monk.
Lagos, are you ready?
Yeah.
This is Mr. Chris from Ogun State.
Mr. Chris,
morning,
welcome,
Mr.
Jerry.
Yeah, Stretch. Please,
Sir.
be calming down. Tell them also to be calming down.
Okay, be calming down.
It's a matter of question and understanding.
Mhm.
Okay, young man asks you to prepare rice and beans.
Mm.
You can ask him, how do I go?
Simple.
He will not eat you up. He will not eat you up.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, you should learn how to kill your ego.
Simple.
Which ego?
What ego?
I'm gonna
Let
go
him
ego for
talk.
this
Let
one.
him talk.
Make
him
that
talk.
pride lifeless.
Yes, look
And
at them.
break the leg of that high horse.
Yes.
High horse.
Yes.
Wow.
Simple. Obey instructions. Simple.
Come on.
Thank you, Jerry.
What are we, 5?
As in, this one.
Are we in primary school?
No, nobody is above mistake. The man should have corrected her. 2 heads are better than one.
Is there even a head there?
From satellite. Is there any head?
Is there head?
Please, you are attacking the person unnecessarily.
Good morning. What's up, Lagos? The man asked for rice and beans, which means rice separately and beans separately. If you want a mixture, it should be rice with beans or vice versa. Pounded yam and egusi can never mean mixture. Victor from Festa.
God will bless you.
Something, don't they worry. Crazy things
Thank you. Do you know what they took us?
The number one news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Mama, they don't dash me 20,000 naira.
My pikin, who dey dash 20,000 naira for this kind time?
That they dash everybody will get smart cash account 20,000 naira.
You mean them go dash me 20,000 naira a wolf too?
Yes, so mama. That they dash all old and new smart cash users 20,000 naira a wolf.
Oh yeah, tell your yard people make them dial *939# or download Smart Cash app to open their own account. Make themselves enjoy 20k a wolf every time when you buy airtime or pay bills with Smart Cash. You go chop inside your 20k. Terms and conditions they shall.
I don't see my own a wolf. Oh.
Smart Cash powered by Airtel.
Well, let someone shout hallelujah.
Something extraordinary is about to happen. Get ready for the Light Up Lagos Crusade 2025. Happening live on Saturday, 22nd February 2025. Venue, Tafawa Balewa Square, Lagos. At 8 a.m., the program begins with the prayer conference, feast of worship, and atmosphere of pure praise at 2 p.m. Crusade at 4:30 p.m. Ministering, Pastor Paul Eneche, Pastor Isaac Oyedepo, Pastor Michael Oropo, Pastor Kalu Ndukwe, Pastor J.T. Kalejaye, Pastor J.F. Odeshola, Pastor Yemi David, Bishop STV Adedite, and of course our Father in the Lord, Pastor E.A. Adeboye. Music ministration by Chioma Jesus, Nathaniel Barsi, Messi Chimo, Dusi Uyekon, and Kunle Ajayi. Free buses at major bus stops across Lagos from 11 a.m. It is time to light up Lagos with the glory of God. See you there.
Well, let someone shout hallelujah.
In the kitchen game, there are players and then Agba Ballers, MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba Baller with the new improved Maggi chicken flavor, the game changer, made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, the game changer.
Sorry, madam. There's an emergency at the shop. They need you now. It's a serious...
Nothing is more serious than a Golden Morn breakfast with my family. Don't you understand? All our winnings start with a nutritious golden breakfast. Now, sit down. Please join us.
Yes, ma. At once.
Breakfast is serious business. Handle it with a nutritious Golden Morn. Now with a great new look. Trust Golden Morn to help throw your family to win every day. Golden Morn. Make every day golden.
Hi, Emeka.
Jimmy, I learned that Betano is sending 3 football fans to England to watch the big game of Aston Villa versus Tottenham for free. Imagine us going there together. That would be amazing. Okay, bye.
What? He hung up to play.
Play with Betano and stand a chance to win an all-inclusive trip to the UK to watch live the big game of Aston Villa versus Tottenham. Betano, proud partner of Aston Villa. Play responsibly. Available only to those over the age of 18. The promo is valid from November 1st to February 28th, 2025.
Mommy! You want to watch YouTube? Not my phone again. Every time YouTube. Mommy, you want to watch YouTube? You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV. What? There's no YouTube on our TV. That's before. With the new Airtel Smart Router, for just 25,000 naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV. Even our own TV. Really? Yay! Thank you, Mommy. Oh, you're welcome.
Turn any TV into a smart TV with the Airtel Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
It's all about Nigeria
and the rest of the world.
I am not very happy at all because of the situation of my country. But the people responsible for that, can they be brought to book? And that is why sometimes I say it's like Nigeria encourage terrorism.
99.3
Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
When there is news, we report it.
What about conversation? We bring it.
Stay one step ahead with Nigeria Info.
From the biggest stories,
Trends and conversations.
let's talk.
Only
On Nigeria Info.
It's 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock.
The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Nigeria Info.
On the headlines this morning, federal government bans 60,000 liters petrol tankers from March 1st. Nigeria Senate to hold public hearings on key tax reform bills February 24th to 25th. Central Bank of Nigeria says to probe 19.7 million dormant bank accounts. Nigeria Senate summons security chiefs over allegations of USAID funding Boko Haram. U.S. ambassador denies claims that USAID is funding Boko Haram. Minister of Finance Edun reiterates his support for humanitarian efforts of Mission Aviation Fellowship. Federal government unveils a tax appeal commissioners to boost revenue and economic reforms. Attorney General of the Federation, Fagbemi, warns governors that taking over local governments is treasonable. Police dismiss video alleging kidnapping incident in Lagos. Lagos crime journalist pled support for new police commissioner Moshood Jimo. Ex-Lagos speaker Obasa denies allegations of hiding arms cash. Lagos Assembly debunks claims of 27 lawmakers defecting to Labour Party. And on the foreign scene, U.S. Air Force plans to target terrorists across Africa. South Africa postpones national budget presentation over disagreements. U.S. President Trump calls Ukraine's President Zelensky a dictator as rift between two leaders deepens. Lebanon calls for Israeli withdrawal from border post. Israeli army plans to hold military exercise in northern Gaza. Hamas set to hand over bodies of 4 Israeli captives as Gaza truce holds. Lagos, those were the headlines we have for you on this hour. 99.3 Nigeria Info. If you have a news report you'd like us to cover that, please call us on 01-465-7175. That is 01-465-7175. We'll sure have a full bulletin for you at 12 p.m. Stay tuned. I'm Feta Stretch. Good morning to you.
We feed you with the right information,
The right topic of interest.
And the right conversation.
I heard the Minister for Information, and he was trying to rationalize why the NLC should not go on strike now.
So one of the challenges at Africa, there's a lot of poverty and there's a lot of illiteracy.
Let's talk
On 99.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, 3 minutes past 11. Lagos, play one, play. Don't say we did not tell you. Today is Thursday. If you have not won since Mondays because you're not putting in the work, maybe you could do better. So go to the website and play to win yourself some cash. This morning, 25,000 naira is what we are talking about. Tomorrow is 50,000 naira is going to one person who's been playing throughout the week, or maybe one person who is going to play tomorrow. We don't know, but in all, just play. All right. Use the USSD code, which is *347 *880
*3 #.
Stretch to Tigbede again. Stretch to Tigbede again. And today, what Tigbede is something I don't even know. I really do not know. But you guys have quite a lot to say about it, talking about instructions and
a case of a man that is engaged to a woman and is going out. He says, I want to eat rice and beans. She said, okay. And she prepares. When he comes back hungry and famished and food is served, alas.
No, you think he talk this the way they talk.
Alas, so. It is beans and rice. He saw.
I don't blame him now. I think it's an issue of madness. Somebody is mad here. Apparently, it's even the woman herself, because how are you in a relationship with someone like that?
How?
You should have known before you collected the ring in your hand.
That he knows what he wants to eat.
This person knows they okay. You're even explaining yourself to him.
Please read messages, Joe.
Nonsense and ingredients. Anyway, this one here says, good morning, guys. Rice and beans means 90% rice and 10% beans. Doing otherwise is a mismanagement scheme for this our economy. Afis, get out of this place. Good morning, Feta Stretch and LC. Nothing where Musa no go see forget. So which one is beans and rice? I be rice and beans. Honestly, that man never hungry, or better still, he should separate the grains and eat rice before beans. End of story. Buchi from Igondo. God will bless you. God will bless you. John from Benin says Stretch is the problem here with his interpretation. I agree. In fact, more than that, we are not talking about rice in beans or beans in rice. Rice and beans should be what it is. The emphasis being placed on and. She cooked a bowl of rice and a separate bowl of beans. It's up to the guy to take what he can eat. This guy don't even know what it is. Not like so even make sense from the beginning.
Assemblies of God.
All right, let's take some phone calls while we wait for a lady lawyer. Hello, good morning.
What's up, Lagos? What's up, Lagos? Are you there? No. I guess not.
Good morning.
What's up, Lagos?
What's up, Lagos? This is Shade from Ijego.
Shade, go ahead, please.
Okay, the woman should have known that the way to man's heart is through his stomach.
Exactly.
The way to a man's heart is not
through his stomach. Let her talk.
Good.
Go ahead, please.
Okay.
Jokes apart.
Yes.
Jokes apart now. If the guy truly loved that girl, he shouldn't have made issue out of that incident. He should have looked at it from the point of view of maybe she doesn't know how to do this particular meal. And he should have dedicated himself. He should have dedicated himself to put her through, not getting annoyed and calling off their engagement because of just a small issue. That's not right. If he truly loves her, he should correct her with love, not just use that to just cut off their engagement.
Okay.
I say to this woman, wherever you are, run to church or whatever you do that helps you connect with your creator, and go and thank your creator. That you don't enter this useless marriage with this kind of man.
Do you want to stop insulting this man?
How am I going to stop
insulting him?
I like what this person on WhatsApp who did not tell us his name is. I think it's Anemeke. He says, for this present government, somebody where they reject food, that man never hungry. And that's on period though. If you investigate this thing now, and after around 11 o'clock, this man say make they go cook that food.
Tell you.
If you go to the root of this issue at hand, right?
You are being biased.
Good morning.
What's up, Lagos?
What's up, Lagos? This is Mr. Christie calling back.
All right, Mr. Christie.
See, Stretch.
Sir?
Tell her again and say she should be calming down.
I'm not calming any down.
Be calming down.
You calm down. You calm down.
Feta be coming down. Nisuru. Calm down.
There's a way she will do it again.
Yes.
Yes. There's a way she will do it. Yes. Before he goes out, she can still chip something into his ear. Honey, can you help me in the kitchen?
Yes.
Sense. You should not help now.
That's a relationship.
You should be watching news.
Are they quarreling?
When he comes out, the kitchen.
God bless you, Jerry. God bless you.
Ask question. He will not eat you up.
Yes.
He will not eat you up.
Yes.
Ask question.
So what exactly is she supposed to be asking here?
Ask her, how do I prepare it?
Chris, what exactly is she?
How do I prepare it?
Do I mix it together?
I mix it together, yes.
Or should I go and cook the rice in the neighbor's house?
Yes.
Nonsense. distinguish.
Why do you keep saying
I
yes?
beseech you, brethren and brethren, sis. Stop marrying rubbish. I beseech you, brethren, stop collecting rings from rubbishes, okay? Look very well before you leave.
Say no to rubbish today.
What is this? I am lying Lawale from Ogun State. What's up, Lagos? If rice and beans they cause problem, it means the beans with rice go still cause same problem.
Thank you, baby.
Well, rice and beans no be rice and bread. Either ways, rice na rice, beans na beans.
Yeah,
Make
now.
bro take them easy. What's up, Lagos? Feta should learn simple instructions and obey it accordingly. I know you, dear sir.
Very dirty.
Plenty rice and small beans. That is called rice and beans.
Yes.
Women operate phones more than obeying simple. Because she's your. I don't understand.
Read the message.
I'm
Moses
done.
from Agor, you do
Moses, as per your wife is your kid. Or
No,
you're
that's
general,
not the issue of the day.
General,
That's not the issue of the day.
She's private.
That's
yes,
not the
sir,
issue
yes,
of the
sir.
day.
Okay, sir.
That's not the issue of the
It's the
day.
issue of the day.
5-year-old and he's a daddy.
That's not the issue of the day.
Nonsense. You go. I beg you.
That's not the issue of the
Shift
day.
for road. Make I greet.
That's not the issue of the
Lagos, the time that we have been waiting for is here. Our lady lawyer is in the studio. Like I told you before 11 o'clock, we're going to continue the conversation on abrasive landlords. But today we're going to focus. What is going on, Stretch?
I don't know.
I'm telling Lagos what we're talking about. Stretch is busy sizing lady lawyer up and down. You want to ask for a genotype?
I know a genotype.
Lagos, we're focusing on tenants today. That's what the lady lawyer says. I want to talk about the want to go into the whole thing. Want to ask questions. If you have questions, please send them to us. If you have contributions as well, if you have a case situation, if you're going through something that relates to what we're talking about, this is the best time for you to listen up so you can get educated, get informed, and of course maybe find solution to that problem. That is, if you have, and of course you also want to learn in case something happens in the future, you know exactly how to tackle that. Good morning, lady lawyer. Olamide Onifade, that's her name. Looking pretty. Love the brows.
Like always.
The suit. You're not coming from court today, it's obvious. If not, it would have been black, navy blue, and ash white.
Good morning. I'm sorry I came in late.
That's okay. That's
fine.
Fashionably late. So let's talk about. I think where we stopped here last week was we're talking about the things that some tenants think they're entitled to, but they don't know that they're actually not entitled to that. Talking about the fact that, for example, if you get an apartment, for example, and your agreement does not state that you are supposed to be evicted at 6 months, for example, if it doesn't state there, like it's not written verbatim that your eviction notice will not be given to you at 6 months, you cannot just take that. Some people don't even know that the agreement says that they're supposed to be given 3 months notice. They don't know that, right? They don't even know that their payment is saying that they pay every 3 months or every month. They don't know all these things. So maybe you want to go back there a bit, then come back to what we're talking.
What I told you yesterday that we should do is maybe we should start from the beginning.
Yeah, okay.
And treat all the areas of tenancy.
Tenancy.
So I decided to start from creation of tenancy today.
Okay.
So what are the essentials? Am I speaking loudly enough?
Yes. You can do better though.
I'm a bit sleepy.
Okay. But I wanted to touch on what I just mentioned about the agreement, the things that are inside the agreement letter that people probably don't see.
That's why I said creation of tenancy.
Okay.
The essentials in your tenancy. Things that has to be in your tenancy agreement.
Okay.
And last week, or was it 2 weeks ago? Sorry. 2 weeks ago, I stated that there's nothing wrong if your agreement is oral.
Okay.
However, you miss out on a lot of things if your agreement is oral, because how many things can you capture in an oral agreement? And it's going to be subject to you said, I said, and all of that. So the best thing you can do for yourself is to ensure that you have a written agreement with your landlord, and please read it very well before you append your signature. If you can afford it, engage the services of a lawyer who should, review the contract for you. So the first thing that your agreement must contain are the parties. You have to be sure. They have to be. Don't leave it to guesswork who your landlord is or who your tenants are. You need to be sure who the landlord, and then you have to be very definite about who the parties are.
In terms of investigating who the person is that what you mean?
Because you need to know who your landlord is.
You need to know who owns the building.
Well,
what you're saying.
It's really not your business as a landlord, as a tenant, to be inquiring into the ownership of your property. Whoever comes out to say, I am the owner, is the owner.
What if?
What
Because
if
we've heard stories. The person who came to collect
No.
money
I don't mean that you shouldn't do your due diligence to know who. But, okay, say for instance, the landlord dies and has 3 children.
Okay, sorry. Let me.
You can't be attacking them to say, no, your father has died.
Let me. This actually happened to me. I moved into an apartment, and there was the eldest son. I didn't know how the house was. The father died, and there are 3 children. It's a three-floored building. Yeah. But he was the one aggressively. He has pursued the other ones. They've run away because he's wild, and he came and he's the one being collecting rent.
The rent. Okay.
Then after some time,
the other
2 years down the line, they went to their lawyers and all. They had to write us that each floor is owned by one child.
And the other one is owned by another
That's
child.
how they shared it.
Okay.
So so my landlord changed. I was paying one person
before.
Then they came and made a statement that this floor that
now
you are in,
belongs
this
to
is
a particular person.
So like you said, I couldn't have come and said
You can't challenge
your father died. Your father died. It's not who is your brother. So
in that situation, right? If had it been they were not able to resolve their matter, what you should have done is you continue paying to the person.
That's
right.
What,
In a situation, you now get a letter to say stop paying to this particular person.
Okay.
There's a dispute. What I would think you should do, you will go to court and you'll be paying that money into the court.
What if there's no provision for that?
No, you rather pay the money to the court when they have agreed between themselves. They should go and take their money.
What about a situation where you pay to someone, then someone later came out to say the person you paid to is the wrong person?
Bjorn would have evicted me.
You said what?
You should call the person name.
He's rough.
No. I'm saying that in a situation they were not able to resolve.
No, I'm saying they're
themselves.
They're not able to resolve, but I've been paying Bjorn.
Yes, I'm not saying that probably you now got a letter from lawyers saying that Bjorn is not the right person.
Yes, that is.
You are not going to go and challenge, but you just go to court. Go and
so
put the
what
money
I did was pay the person that they said is.
Well, I think that's the best thing to do. But I am saying in a situation it got even worse than that.
Okay, so which court does the person go to?
You go to the magistrate court
and say I am paying the rent of this house.
These are so we have issues with these people have issues and all of that.
I've never been to court before.
Thank God. So what about a situation like I just painted where you paid money to a particular person, then someone else comes out to tell you that the money you just paid is to the wrong person? What do you do in that situation?
And that's why you have to do your due diligence.
And you got receipts.
And you tried. Now you asked. They say he's the person, but apparently
and he collected it.
No, in what regard? Are you saying that you paid to a total stranger, or you paid to a family member?
A family member.
Let's say the family member.
Is that problem? It is not for you to know. How can you? You can't challenge the authority of your landlord or the interest of your landlord. You can't. Are you going to go and tell a landlord, go and bring your papers? I want to know if you duly own this property. Whoever presents themselves and you do enough due diligence to know that yes, the landlord, probably the landlord's son, the landlord has died and his first son is asking for, you will pay. If the others now come, let them go and resolve their matter in courts or whatever, but make sure you pay. But don't pay to a total stranger. So that's different. If you are paying to a total stranger, then
that means you're scammed.
Thank you, that's a scam. But if it's still within the family or probably they're having issues and all of that,
we're not scammed.
It's not for you to pick and choose who to pay to. Whoever comes first and duly is a beneficiary of that estate, you pay to that person. The person is now supposed to account for that money to the other people, to the other beneficiaries. Do you understand? So description of the parties and description of the property is very important in your tenancy agreement.
Okay.
Now, if you are taking a 2-bedroom apartment, let it be written there that it's 2-bedroom. Right? Because I've seen a situation where a landlord in his deed of assignment, in his tenancy agreement, he said all that property and all of that in a particular building, and there were 3 buildings in the property. Do you understand? And the way it was couched, by the time he wanted to take over one of the bungalows to let out, right, to somebody else, the tenant resisted him. And they went to court, and he said in the deed of assignment, in the tenancy agreement, he says all the properties, all the buildings in the what's it called,
the compound.
In the compound, and the court found for him, for the tenant, that yes. So you have to be very sure, and it could be on your own side too. So you have to be very descriptive, very certain about the property, so that nobody's in doubt.
So basically, when you go through this agreement, you have to interpret the meanings of these things,
it's very
right?
Important.
Okay.
So that means even people that don't, let's say, for example, a common man that's working, maybe a gatesman, for example, he wants to get a house. does he have to? How does he
necessarily interpret this thing? That means he needs a lawyer.
He has to go and get a lawyer to properly interpret.
Because
So he's not cheated.
Well, in Lagos State,
Mm-hmm.
there is provisions for pro bono
Oh,
at the Lagos State Ministry of Justice.
Okay.
So if you are truly, truly indigent, you will get access to services like that.
Poorest of the poor.
But you have to be. They have to confirm that you are truly indigent, that you cannot make provisions for such services. I think you could go to the Citizenship Mediation Center or the OPD, Office of the Public Defender. They have lawyers who would gladly do that.
Okay.
But it's not available to everybody. You have to be
Okay.
truly indigent to take advantage of that. All right. Is that
That's clear.
Is that clear?
I
That's
mean,
clear.
that's clear. Those are the people that usually get thrown out.
Then certainty of commencement date is very important. You have to know the date your tenancy is starting, because it will affect your rent when you're supposed to start your rent. Sometimes in the tenancy agreement is very vague. It might say upon when the property becomes available. That's vague. When is it going to become available? I've seen somewhere where it was written like that. When they were going to interpret it, the landlord said my property was available today, but he didn't communicate it to the guy. The guy now came in a month or two after, took possession. By the time the guy sent notice for his rent, he backdated it. So they were, they were struggling, like I moved in this date and all of that. But in your tenancy agreement, there was no certainty. So it's now down to. So if you take the pain to do a tenancy agreement, please let it be certain, nothing vague. Don't leave anything to conjecture, like you know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
You know.
Yes, I do.
Then duration is also very important.
Okay.
Is it periodic? Is it a year certain? Term certain? Now there are two differences. If you have a periodic tenancy, it means that tenancy will be from year to year. But in your agreement, if you rise for a term certain, it means that if it says 2 years certain or 1 year certain, it means that at the expiration of that 1 year or 2 years, your landlord doesn't need to give you any notice.
Okay.
No notice. If you fail to give up possession of the property, you can go to court straight on 7-day notice.
So what phrase did you say again?
Term certain.
Term certain.
Yes, I see it in a lot of agreements.
Yeah.
A lot of people, lawyers sneak it in because they know people don't actually know the meaning
of term certain.
You have to be very certain with your landlord. Am I getting a periodic tenancy or a term certain? Term certain means that term is certain to all parties. So that at the expiration of 2-3 years, or if it says 2 years or a year, they can actually evict you without notice.
Because it's written in the agreement.
So for a lot of people, that's the kind of agreement they have, but they don't know.
And they just
now, landlords will keep quiet about it. They won't say anything because you're still in their good books. But if they have a smart lawyer and they want to evict you, right, they can evict you on 7-day notice.
So if you have signed a time certain agreement,
yes,
and your lawyer finds out, can you review this while you're still living there?
Of course you can.
Okay, you can ask the landlord, please, I want to review this clause.
Yeah.
So I think everybody should go and check what they signed now.
Okay. So
because what that does is it circumvents the issue of giving
Quick
you
notice.
6
Quick
months
notice.
notice.
Okay. So you go and check what you signed now, and if you've signed the time certain, just call for a review.
Yes.
And most of the time, I hope the landlords will.
But I would say, if I want to argue for the tenant, I would say that upon the expiration of 1 or 2 years, that was term certain. Once you did not evict me as a landlord and you continue to collect money from me every year,
it becomes.
It has converted to periodic.
Does the law agree?
Then that means that you don't have any tenancy agreement again. It means that the initial tenancy agreement has gone with that term certain. It's expired with the 2 years or 1 year that you were given. So it's even more precarious for you as a tenant because it means you don't have any tenancy agreement guiding your relationship.
So
again.
what will you fall under if there's an eviction? If he says leave my property, quick notice.
Then that would be 6 months.
Now
that would be the statutory,
statutory
notice of 6 months.
Okay.
okay.
That one is okay.
It's okay. But you have no rights. You know all these things that are supposed to be in your tenancy agreement and all of that. It means you now have an oral agreement.
So like the rights of the landlord, what he is
expect to
responsible
say
for
and all of that. Yes.
Okay.
So
if you're in a house, you've signed, please, I think you should just go and get it and check it. And if it is time certain and that's not what you want, please call and review it before it's too late.
Before it's too late, though.
Or every 2 years or whatever, you have to renegotiate your tenancy and get new tenancy agreement.
Wow, you can do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, I don't know if this is with you. In a few seconds, I'm going to ask this question to you, Rumination, because there's somebody that sent a message already. This increase in rent that landlords do.
I know that's the most germane topic.
I swear down. They don't consult you.
But it's wrong. I was going to come back.
But we'll do that maybe when we come back. We have a few seconds.
Sure thing.
Do they have the right to? What are the rights of tenants when it comes to this?
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back. She is Olamide Onifade. We'll be right back.
It's What's Up Lagos right here.
Yeah. You feel good?
Go!
More talk, news, and sports after this.
Well, let someone shout hallelujah. Something extraordinary is about to happen. Get ready for the Light of Lagos Crusade 2025. Happening live on Saturday, 22nd February 2025. Venue, Tafawa Balewa Square, Lagos. At 8 a.m., the program begins with the prayer conference, feast of worship, and atmosphere of pure praise at 2 p.m. Crusade at 4:30 p.m. Ministering, Pastor Paul Eneche, Pastor Isaac Oyedepo, Pastor Michael Oropo, Pastor Kalu Ndukwe, Pastor JT Kalejaye, Pastor JF Odeshola, Pastor Yemi David, Bishop STV Adedite, and of course our Father in the Lord, Pastor E.A. Adeboye. Music ministration by Chioma Jesus, Nathaniel Barsi, Messi Chimo, Dusi Oyekon, and Kunle Ajayi. Free buses at major bus stops across Lagos from 11 a.m. It is time to light up Lagos with the glory of God. See you there. Well, let someone shout hallelujah.
Let me ask you a question. What holds you back when you wake up each morning? Is it the uncertainty of how the day will unfold? And as the day goes on, what makes your heart race? Is it the quiet fear that maybe you're not doing enough? And when it's evening, is it the longing for just a little more time? Whatever it is, remember, challenges don't define you, but how you rise to meet them. Staying connected to your dreams, that's how you break free from limits. Get unlimited data plus up to 6-hour battery backup to keep you connected without interruptions on Airtel 4G 5G Smart Connect. Visit the nearest Airtel shop to find out more. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Mr. Teacher, please, what happens when children come to school? How is it that they leave home very neat and return looking so different?
Non-stop action, ma. All the learning and sports burn energy. So those sweat stains, torn uniforms, and dirty shoes, they show that your kid has been very active.
Now, wow.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them the new and improved Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo.
Enjoy happy moments with your loved ones with our delightful range of nourishing, delicious, and satisfying meals from Golden Penny Foods anytime, any day. Golden Penny, home of good food, serving happiness, nourishing families. Yum.
Are you a startup, a growing enterprise, or a global powerhouse? Verto helps you experience fast, frictionless global transactions. Need to receive money across continents? Just Verto it. With Verto, you can receive money from over 170 countries in the world and get paid in over 50 currencies, quickly and securely. Our borderless solutions empower startups and large enterprises globally. Effortlessly accept payments, streamline payouts, manage finances, automate financial tasks, and grow revenue. Verto. Cross-border payments simplified. Get started now at www.vertofx.com.
Share your next holiday trip with South African Airways and enjoy a special discount on any of our holiday destinations. South African Airways offers special fares for individuals, family, and groups to experience the best of Africa, from the beautiful sunrise in Cape Town to the breathtaking natural beauty of Victoria Falls. Fly your family to enjoy the magnificent beaches and crystal clear waters in Mauritius. Plug into the historical events and places in Harare and Lusaka. Wow, it's a holiday like never before in Africa. Contact us on telephone 201-270-268125 or email reservationslagos@flysaa.com. Log on to flysaa.com or reach out to your nearest travel agent. Make it a memorable holiday with South African Airways. South African Airways, connecting Africa to the world, one flight at a time.
Sister chasing all the bags. Come and secure another bag with the Jolly Just Come Welcome offer. BetKing is giving 100 naira instant sign-up bonus. That's not all. Within 14 days on the app, you stand a chance to get up to 1 million naira in rewards and enjoy 50 free casino bets on Aviator. Download BetKing app and register today using the promo code FREEBETS to enjoy your 100 naira instant sign-up bonus and other exciting offers. Terms and conditions apply. Not for persons under 18 years. Play responsibly.
Anything I want. Mama, they don't dash me 20,000 naira. Woof!
My pikin, who they dash 20,000 naira for this kind time?
That they dash everybody will get smart cash account 20,000 naira.
You mean them go dash me 20,000 naira a woof too?
Yes, so mama. Hey. That they dash all old and new smart cash users 20,000 naira a woof.
Oh yeah, tell your yard people make them dial *939# or download smart cash app to open their own account. Make them self-enjoy 20k a woof. Every time when you buy airtime or pay bills with smart cash, you go chop inside your 20k. Terms and conditions they shall.
I don't see my own woof. Oh.
Smart cash, powered by Airtel.
Thanks for calling Bastion HMO.
Since I signed up with Bastion HMO, I don't worry about hospital bills. I get access to top quality healthcare and still save enough for other things. They even help me pre-book my doctor's appointments. Bastion HMO also gives me access to over 1,700 hospitals and clinics with the freedom to switch whenever. I feel so in control of my finances and health.
Call 0800 Bastion or visit www.bastionhmo.com to purchase a plan that suits your needs. Bastion Health, the HMO that puts you in control.
Whether you dey rush go enter bus or you dey dance for your party wedding, Nivea Dry Deodorant Roll-On dey for you. E go help you maintain your steez. Nivea Dry Roll-On don dey for affordable small 25 ml pack for boys and girls with sabi.
Whether you're reuniting with loved ones or starting a new adventure, fly Emirates from Lagos to the UK via Dubai and start your holiday on board. Enjoy complimentary food and drink. Explore up to 6,500 channels of entertainment, including live sport. Stay connected with onboard Wi-Fi and keep boredom at bay with special meals and toys for kids. You get so much more in Emirates Economy. Book now at emirates.com. Fly Emirates. Fly better.
Enjoy the delicious creamy goodness of Cowbell. Cowbell contains Vitarich and vitamin B9, which supports brain development. Use Cowbell in your tea, cereal, pap, and other meals of choice. Cowbell, so creamy, so good.
Yo, it's time to switch up your streaming and social media experiences. Introducing the Glow My G Bundle, the first all-in-one social and music bundle. It's the perfect bundle for texting, snapping, streaming, sharing, vibing, and everything you love doing online. With My G Bundle, you get the data deals for Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Boomplay, AudioMac, and Glow TV, all in one bundle. Now you can make every naira count with affordable all-in-one data bundles with Glow My G. Get 1 gigabyte for 300 naira, 1.5 gigabytes for 500 naira, and 3.5 gigabytes for 1,000 naira on the Glow My G bundle. Plus, you also get 1 hour of free browsing on your favorite apps. That's Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Boomplay, AudioMac, and Glow TV. Dial *312# to start making every naira count with the Glow My G bundle. T's and C's apply.
Glow Unlimited.
Two things you can't have it all with one play.
I got that defined, but you have just won yourself.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, Melitus. One player, don't talk to 2 players because you won 20K.
So now you won yourself 20,000 naira. My name is Well Done. Okay, well done. You want to tell you well done? You won yourself 20,000 naira.
With 500 naira, you can play to win big from 120,000 naira to 190,000 naira daily on Nigeria Info. Go to oneplay.ng and play with 500 naira. And in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. Or dial *347 *880 *3 hash. Win daily on Nigeria Info. 50,000 naira on Morning Crossfire. 60,000 naira on WhatsApp Lagos. 20,000 naira on Sunnyside. And 60,000 naira on Game On. So Lagos, what are you waiting for? The more you play, the better your chances of winning. Remember to dial *347 *880 *3 hash. Play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18.
My kids love tasty snacks, but many snacks are not so good for them. That's why I love the new Milo Anna Snacks.
We love it, Mom.
Yes, it's a delicious snack with the goodness of malt, milk, cocoa, and crunchy Niger-grown maize, containing calcium, iron, and fiber.
So, pack Milo and snacks in their lunchbox every day to help your kids refuel at break time and keep winning all day. Milo, energy to go further. Milo!
Say hello to smooth, moisturized skin with E45 lotion. Now in a new and improved bottle. E45 brings you the same great formula for your face and body, whether it's dry or the rainy season. E45 moisturizing lotion locks in moisture to keep your skin soft, hydrated, and glowy. E45 is dermatologically recommended and can be found in a supermarket near you. E45, straightforward skincare.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
Are you ready for some morning magic? Tune in and turn it up. Lagos. From 10 a.m. to 12 noon, it's time for the ultimate morning delight. Get ready to join Feta and Stretch on the airwaves. We are bringing you the happiest side of radio. Oh, yeah? Yeah. With talk that is seriously funny, serious conversations, and those that are, well, not quite conversations. It's Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon, only on 99.3 Nigeria Info. So get ready, because it's time to find out what's up, Lagos!
Alright, 11:36. Let's run through some messages here on WhatsApp. This person here says, Stretch and Feta, please, can the council in the studio advise us on whether the tenant is under obligation to payment of rent during the period of notice to quit, because many tenants dispute this notion. Thanks.
She tweeted it before, right?
Yes,
yeah, she did.
It does. You can never live under free under any condition.
Mm-hmm.
What the notice to quit says is, at the end of this tenure, please leave my property. It doesn't excuse you from paying. So even if you now still hold on to that property, right, even after the expiration of that notice to quit, while you are in court, right, you're still holding on to that property. You're still going to pay for every month that you live in that property after the expiration of your rent. So the fact that you've been served the notice to quit doesn't mean you shouldn't pay your rent.
Another message.
I am just saying I don't want you again after the expiration of your term.
Okay. Good morning, Nigeria Info. What's up, Lagos? I paid for a shop, but I couldn't move into it after 2 months due to some family issues. Can I claim all the money paid back from the landlord, including agency and agreement?
I didn't get that.
From Lagos.
Okay, he took the property,
but he couldn't move in. Yeah.
For 2 months.
Yeah, he couldn't move in after 2 months due to some illness, family issues.
I'm sorry, no Lagos landlord would refund that money. You've paid. That's an agreement you paid. It is your own side. You didn't breach. The landlord is not in breach, right? So for your own circumstances, you were unable to move in. It is not a breach from the side of the landlord.
The landlord did not make any money from that time that you
so it is either he goes to the landlord and sublets the place.
Okay.
Maybe the landlord can agree to that. So you can bring somebody else who in turn will now pay you. So at least so that you can mitigate your loss, to a reasonable extent. But for the landlord to refund that money is going to be very difficult.
All right, this is a contribution, I guess. This person here says, being in court with your landlord does not mean that your rent is free for the period you are in court. It is not a rent period. It is to be paid for. Even the court will grant rent consideration to the landlord for every period the tenant lived in the house. Also, period of eviction notice is not rent-free. Rent is to be paid for such period. This has been a misconception on the part of most tenants. Engineer Taufik Abijo Ibejuleki. He says eviction notice for yearly rent is 6 months notice. Half yearly rent is 3 months. Monthly rent is 7 days. Regards. Thank you. I think that's on point.
Yes, but from the last one you read, it is not in all situations that would apply. It is only if your tenancy agreement does not cater for the period of your notice to quit. That is when you will now refer to the statutory notices.
Okay.
So it's very imperative that you know. So look at your tenancy agreement. If you're a yearly tenant and you sign off for a month notice, that is what the court will give effect to. But statutorily, you are entitled to 6 months under the Lagos tenancy law. But that is subject to whatever you sign off in your tenancy agreement.
All right, Lagos, we can take some calls before we give you money this morning. All you have to do is call us on 0201-277-0993, 0201-465-7190, 0809-597-5805. I'm sure we're streaming. You can also drop your comments on there, YouTube and Facebook. Let's see what you have to say. Stretch had a question about rent increment.
Yes. So, of course, I've not run down through everything that has to be in your tenancy agreement. It's part of it. So there should be a clause for rent review, right? And it should state the modalities for rent increase. After how many years? What is going to happen is the landlord, what kind of notice will the landlord give? And how many percent increase? And all of that. So you should agree on all of that. In a situation where there's no provision for that in your tenancy agreement, what is expected by law of the landlord is that whatever increase should be reasonable, right?
It's a bit vague. What do you think?
Reasonable. So if you live in a Surulere where the rent is about 2.5, and after 3 years, he wants to increase. Your landlord wants to increase to about 3 million, right? That's still reasonable.
Okay.
If you look at the other,
apartments.
Yes, it's going for maybe 2.8 to 3 million. But from 2 million, it just goes to 4 million or something. That can be unreasonable.
Okay.
Right? So you can challenge that. Now, what I always advise is, the law, on a normal day, you're supposed to go to court and submit to the jurisdiction of the court and let the court decide the reasonableness of the increase. But I would say, in practical terms, I don't think you should do that. Right? There's a Citizens Mediation Center. I always refer to it. And they do a lot of this mediation. So you can go there, right? It's free. So you and your landlord, they will mediate and you can come to a common ground.
Okay.
Instead of going to court straight up.
So are you saying that the landlord can increase his house rent whenever it likes? It just has to be reasonable. I want to catch that.
Not whenever it likes. That's just yes. It has to be in the tenancy agreement.
So if it's not there, so what if it's not there? There was no tenancy agreement that showed that he can increase.
That's why I said oral agreement doesn't cater for you much, right? But in a situation it happens, write back to your landlord offering what you can pay. If it now becomes unreasonable, go to the Citizen Mediation Center
before going to court.
Because you're going to pay a lot going to court, resources, energy, time, and all of that.
And lawyers,
Yeah, professional fees of your lawyer and all of that. So I would say go to the mediation center.
So it's not 25, 26, 27.
Urgent 355K.
That's judge and bell.
All right, good morning, everyone. Please, is it advisable to accept partial payment from a yearly tenant along the line? The yearly tenant now fails to complete the said payment. Can an eviction notice be issued to such a tenant for failure to complete the payment? Does the tenancy at will apply, where a 7 days owner intention to recover possession can be instituted?
Okay. Non-payment of rent is a covenant, and in most agreement, it says that once you breach your covenant, the landlord can dispose of that notice to quit and just go straight to court on 7 day notice.
Okay.
It's a breach of your covenant.
This partial payment.
Like half payment.
So it's a bit difficult because you've accepted the part payment, but it's still non-payment. It's still a breach. You are supposed to pay.
You are the mercy of the landlord in that case.
Yes. So I would want to believe that with that is a breach of covenant. The landlord can go to court without giving you 6 months notice or whatever notice.
Wow.
So on the basis of 7 day notice, he can then approach the court because you have breached. Your rent payment is the most important covenant in your agreement. So once you breach it, you can go to court.
Yeah. This one here says, my name is John from Festa. Please, what's the basis for rent increment by a landlord every 2 or 3 years, and how many percent? I think she just already answered that. You have to revert to your tenancy
contractual.
agreement.
Okay.
There used to be rent control tribunal and all of that in Lagos, but I don't think it works anymore. But I think that it's very important that there's a rent control tribunal because a lot of people are at the mercy of landlords. There's no social provision for that. If there was social provision for social housing and all of that, a lot of people would not be at the mercy of landlords. But for now, private landlords are the ones making provision for where the government are. So the balance of power is not equal.
All right. I'm sure a lot of people will need your contact, how they can follow you, how they can,
I'm not finished. We have to finish.
We have to, of course. We've already said it's going to be a series.
The things we are touching are really very important.
Very, very important. Yes. So let's hear from you how we can get in touch with you outside the radio.
I'm Olamide _lady_lawyer on Instagram, and I am Olamide Unifade across all other social media platforms.
I hope you got that one. So maybe you can take the questions there. But of course, next week Thursday, by God's grace, she's going to be here again, and we'll continue from where we stopped.
Earlier next week.
Earlier. And of course, you can pour in all those questions and all those contributions. Of course, we can see how we can help you answer those questions. Lagos is now back to one play at this point.
Thank you, Olamide. You're making me a lawyer small.
Oh, yeah. I already have a wig.
I'm telling you.
It's the gown that
and
the true.
Do you know what they took us? Or do you know I have you?
With information comes power.
We give you more power with information.
99.3
Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
Okay, Lagos, let's give you some money.
I'll take you to Lagos.
If you have not played this morning, go and do what you have to do and do it now. It is a very easy thing, very simple something. Go to the website to play, www.oneplay.ng. Very easy. Go to the website. 500 naira or more, you can... Yeah,
for those without a smartphone.
Yeah, you can use the USSD code *347*880*3# to play. 500 naira or more is what we are asking you to put in to get this money. 25,000 naira right now. It's going to be going to 3 people. 25,000 naira each. And so do the thing. Go and play. The money is not ours. It's for you. But play the game to win the money. That's how you do the thing. Click on Nigeria Info. Very easy. Follow the process. A message will be sent to you. Follow the process they're asking you to follow. Send the money to the account that has been sent to you. And that's it. You wait for the draw. That's happening right now. The draw starts by us just clicking on draw the winner. The thing just rolls, picks a number, random number, and the person gets the money. It might be your number. It might be your number.
I'll take you to Lagos.
Ayana, loud it. Speak. Use your hand. Use your hand. No, use your hand.
You were using your hand before now.
Yes, now. We don't on mic.
I didn't even bother at all because you were doing the hype. Like
but
you were just...
I don't know what this is. People are against me today, but my God will vindicate me.
It's not about being against you. Just calling out the things.
Calling out with things.
The things you do.
www.oneplay.ng. Go there right now. I'm playing. In a few seconds, we'll be drawing the very first winner. Is he male or is he female? All right, can we go straight to it?
She's female, but has a kind of
masculine voice.
That happens all the time.
That's what happens all the time.
Okay, Lagos, we're picking our first winner this morning.
First winner.
Do yourself some good.
Ladies and gentlemen, be playing now.
Tomorrow, 50,000 naira will be going to one person. If I were you, I would never, ever sleep on these. All right, picking our first winner this morning. So the thing is, you pick, you don't pick, as we call you this morning. The money is still your money.
But it's good you pick.
This number looks like
us just calling you is for us to just celebrate
like my landlord number.
It looks like what?
Our landlord number. The landlord will one player.
Hey, my landlord they play this thing. I don't know.
All right, let's go 0703 and it ends with 917. We're calling this winner, ladies and gentlemen. Let us hear it ring. The very first winner of 25,000 naira today. The 20th day. Today is exactly 1 month Donald Trump started running America.
Wow.
And he hit the ground running.
He ran like heads have been rolling.
Ow!
This one where you pick the call with laughter.
I just played it like a second ago when you said play now.
You see?
Oh my God!
You see what we are saying?
All right. What's your name, sir?
My name is Caesar.
Caesar.
Give
we have given you what belongs to you.
Caesar, what is Caesar? Caesar, we are calling.
Given to me what belongs
to you. Caesar, we are calling to officially tell you that you won yourself 25,000 Yes. All right. One play will call you, okay, and get your details. God bless you, Caesar. All right.
If you like no dance, they strong face. We tell you play
now. You hear
Caesar. A second ago. Are you hearing? Now we have given to Caesar what belongs
to Caesar. 1 second ago.
No, you made your own.
No, there. Be looking.
Shama, you're waiting for man to play and give you the money.
No, well done.
Yeah.
Olanihu. Sit down there. Olanihu. Sit down there, yeah. Yakub.
You are sitting there now.
No, there. Your phone go manufacture money.
They use that as a chat person when they will come see you.
You are in a vehicle going to borrow money.
Look at you.
You are going to borrow money. You are paying transport fare to go and borrow money. Play one play, you say no.
25,000 naira is not small in this economy. It's a lot.
My dear, somebody has played already. One winner has played. Let's pick that person. One winner just played now.
One winner just played. I'll take 1 more minute.
Yes.
1 more minute. Yes. I'm a nice person like that.
She's sweet.
Yes.
Go to the Maison.
Yes.
Rumor has it.
Yes.
That I'm a
the
nice
word
person.
on the streets. That Feta is a nice person.
www.oneplay.ng. 500 naira is what you have to put in to get this money.
The winner has played.
Star 347 star 880
star 3 hash.
With information comes power.
We give you more power with information.
99.3
Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
That's right. Even though you not reach 1 minute, I still try.
So you waited.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're picking our second winner today.
I'm able to call you, Sha. Look at the time.
You see, it's you that caused this thing now. Your niceness. Oh yeah, Joe.
I'm too nice. I am too nice. I know. That's my weakness.
So we're just going to pick the other 2 winners, and one play will call you if we cannot call you. Okay.
We have picks now. See how
we have 06 and it ends with 461. Let's see if we can quickly call you right now.
You because it's men that are winning.
I don't care. Remember, you can follow Nigeria Info on every social media platform that we are on. Follow on YouTube, Joe.
Yeah,
YouTube, Facebook.
Subscribe. Yeah.
X.
And do that now. Do that right now. If you want to follow me, Stretch Original. Stretch Original on X, Stretch Original on Instagram. All right? Kimmy.
You found Kems on Instagram. Okay, right. That's you found Kems.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. What's your name?
Mercy.
I showed him mercy.
Mercy, we're calling from Nigeria Info to tell you that you won yourself 25,000 naira.
My first time of winning.
Yes.
My first time of winning.
Yay! Mercy, one play will call you and get your details. Keep on playing and keep telling people about one play, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah.
And with that, Lagos, the show has come to an end. Thank you very much for joining us today. Stay sharp, stay happy. May the mercy of the Lord be with you.
Amen. Our full name is Mercy Over.
I'll take you to Lagos. I'll take you
Play
to
responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.